One of the final remaining films for Robin Williams is the comedy Absolutely Anything, in which Williams plays the voice of Simon Pegg's dog. However, Pegg recently revealed that Williams may not have actually completed his voiceover work for the film and may be cut from it. Pegg said the following: "I'm not sure Robin had completed doing his voice in the movie. He was doing the voice of my dog, and I hoped that he had completed it because it would be a real shame not to have him in it. And of course, there will be a degree of sadness there, but the work he did would have been done with his usual verve and brilliance." John, if Williams had indeed not finished his work on Absolutely Anything, would you buy or sell them cutting him from the film?
It's going to surprise some people, but I would buy it. I mean, I know there are going to be some people that want to jump up and down and say to cut Robin Williams out of it would be disrespectful. And look, you all know how we feel about the passing of Robin Williams. We've gone on about that a lot. But the fact of the matter is, the world goes on, and you have to do what you have to do. They're making a movie, and now they have a voice. If he had not finished the recordings at the time, and I'm sure if they're like 95% done, they could find a way to make it work. But if that he hadn't completed enough of it to really make it work, instead of jarring the movie and getting somebody in who maybe kind of sounds like Robin Williams or whatever, you got to do what you got to do for your project and for your movie. Look, I said this before. If you worked at a Ford plant and one of your friends died at the Ford plant, they're not going to shut the Ford plant down for the day because life does have to go on. We grieve, we mourn, we remember, we celebrate, and all that kind of stuff. And then Robin Williams was the consummate professional too. So like, if you were to ask Robin Williams, "Hey Robin, you're going to pass away next week for whatever reason. You hadn't finished. You've only done 6% of your work. Do you think they should keep you in, or do you think you should pull him out?" I'm sure Robin Williams would have said, "No, you get somebody else in to do the work." I mean, I think that's the way. So personally, even though it feels weird to say it, I would buy that they replace his voice. Dennis?
Yeah, I buy it as well, because they do have to finish the film, and if he didn't finish recording it, then they have to find someone else. I mean, what are they going to do, hire like a Robin Williams impersonator? I think that might be more insulting. I mean, unless it's like he did like 99% and like they just need a few throwaway lines or something like that.
Just need a few syllables here or there.
Exactly,
yeah.
But otherwise, yeah, they should do what's best for the movie. Though I hope to see on Blu-ray or DVD, they have like some sort of, like some scenes, not the whole movie, but like a few scenes here and there with his voice so we can see what it would have been.
That's a great idea. I love that idea.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell. I mean, Pegg is saying maybe they didn't finish everything. I don't know if he knows. Why would he make a comment like that unless he does know? So it seems like maybe he's preparing people to be like, hey, the voice is going to be replaced by, even though it was announced. I mean, the only reason they would say anything like that is because they didn't get all of the voice. Like when Heath Ledger passed away, they had all of the Joker in the can.
Yeah.
There was a few, maybe 1 or 2 ADR scenes, which is like after the movie's filmed, the actor comes in and loops the dialogue. But, once they had all of his dialogue recorded, so they didn't have to cut anything. I'm pretty sure they just weren't able to add anything. With something like this, even if they have 95% of all the audio recorded, they can't change anything when they go into the studio and you're editing. You're stuck with that dialogue. Oh, this scene's not working. Well, we want to have the dog say this. You can't bring that actor back in to change the scenes or to rework stuff or to fix the ending or to add a beginning. So it kind of locks you in. So even if they had Robin Williams come in and do what's called a scratch track, which usually is a different actor, like it's not the final voiceover actor. They just lay down all the dialogue, and that's called a scratch track. But sometimes they bring the actual actor in. Hey, just run this through, and let's just get the entire script. Then we'll come in and flavor it later. So it's hard to tell what they actually have or what they didn't have. But I agree with Dennis. If they do have to replace him, it would be great to at least like get a couple of scenes with him in there.
That would be great.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.